So why do you think those people write that kind of songs?
It is a skill, writing tabloid journalism
as well.
It is a
skill. It is a skill.
I don't know. It's. I don't know. You can't shoot someone down for doing something that you don't like or that doesn't intrigue you or interest you. So I mean, it's not really for us to say. We kind of. I don't know. It's really cliche, but we kind of like go about doing our own thing without too much care or bother about what audience we're attracting. You know, it's.
I think if people like that, if people genuinely want to, you know, in a genuine way, love that sort of music and want to make it, that's okay. I think I'm talking about kind of the cynical kind of, you know, the cynical people who see the gap in the market and go for it. I don't mean people who really love that kind of music, because that's fine. You know what I mean? They're often the best people to be around.
So talking about more pop or popular music, you did a remix for Lady GaGa.
Yeah.
For You and I. I was wondering, that song has a really kind of country feel to it. Yeah. How do you transform such a song into your own song or your own sound?
Well, I mean, I think remixes are just filtering someone else's music through your own. So I think we were given a Lady GaGa song and a knife and just told to go at it, you know what I mean? So I think that's kind of what we did.
I mean, it's a truly dreadful song. Remarkably dreadful.
I'm sure we're not supposed to say that, but we can say it.
I don't mind.
Why is it a dreadful song?
I mean, have you heard it? It was eye-opening to see all the different different trackings that were on there. I mean, it may be a little bit of a learning curve in that. I mean, to be honest, that it was more of Hayden and Benny's thing that they focused on, because it was kind of, was it when we were in America or not?
We were in Australia.
We were in Australia at the time, so it's kind of hard to do things collaboratively when you're on the road and everyone kind of needs their own space. So yeah, the two guys who did it aren't sat here right now, but. Yeah, I think it was appealing because it's a Lady GaGa song, and it's the catchment reach that she's got and her demographic. It was like, well, it was us being able to show an alternative to what they have at the moment by just by getting access to her fans. You know, it's like, okay, this is what Lady GaGa's offering you, but we can offer you this as well. So it was a weird matchup. But.
So how does I always wonder when I see remixes, how does such a thing happen? Does Lady GaGa call you, or?
Oh well, her people call us and say, "Here's some money, do a remix." So we go, "Okay."
You're a young cool band from London.
Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, it was like, I think we were on all about British indie bands for that particular set of remixes. But it's strange. I mean,
I admire the platform that the bands have been given. To be fair, I mean, you can look at it cynically, like we are doing now, but yeah.
But I think you're right about looking at the production values. I think we're all interested in making records. You know what I mean? I think what actually goes into a track like that is just incredible. It's like it's a rocket science. Like, to produce a track like that is just. I mean, you open it up on a computer and it's just like, you know, it's incredible.
So what actually happened to the song? You said you put a knife into it, but. How do you compare this song to your own songs?
Well, I mean, it's there's kind of, it was put through the same. There was a sample which we took from our record, and which is kind of forming the kind of main pattern of that. So
which song is that?
It's from Plaything, I believe, which is it's affected and filtered, but it's got some stuff from Plaything, and that's cut up with some stuff from You and I, and some live instrumentation that Hayden played as well. So it's kind of it's stuff from everywhere.
So you improved the song?
Well, we changed it. I mean, like I say, we were given a knife, and it's always nice to see what you do afterwards.
And I saw you put a remixes version out of 2 dancers?
Yeah, it was just an EP. It was 4 remixes, but there were ones we'd have quite, because it was supposed to be dance music. We sort of commissioned a few and just put some out to people we knew, and just like, could you have a look at this for us? And they were kind of the ones we kind of wanted to release.
So how do you select these people? I saw Junior Boys were on there.
Yeah, well, we're massive fans of Junior Boys, and massive fans of One Tricks Point Never. Son Lux is on there. His records are great. You know, it's just a matter of and John Hopkins as well, who's kind of an associate as well as a good musician. So they almost picked themselves just by being kind of within our circle and being really good. You know.
So do you, at this instance, see it as changing your music or as improving it?
It's changing. I think it's essentially a different skill, remixing to writing original music. But I think we're kind of putting it through a different filter. We're allowing someone else. You know, we're passing the knife. To continue the metaphor, we're passing the knife to someone we trust. You know, and do what you like. Like everyone on it just had complete carte blanche to do what they wanted, which is how remixes should work.
Okay, last question. You put out your third album in May. Had a tour. So if you look back on the third album, working forward to the maybe fourth album, what do you want to take with you from this last year and move on to the next one?
Well, I think this album was definitely an attempt to recapture the personal aspects of life and like the really kind of intimate aspects. And I think I think also it's a more adult perspective on the stuff we've always done. So I think I really think we need to kind of I think we need to take another turn, if you know what I mean. I think we will afford ourselves the time this time as well. I mean, this one was made very quickly, but I think we don't really feel the need to do that again. We don't need to kind of go, there's your next record, you know.
No, we haven't had the luxury of time and space since our recording our first record, really, where we were perhaps given a little bit more time and money to make a record, and now we've kind of afforded ourselves that position all over again after another 2 albums of touring 3 albums very quickly in succession. So I think, yeah, time will be our friend this time.
Yeah, do you feel bad about putting 3 albums out, as you said?
Bad?
Yeah.
No. I mean, 'cause we've had to. I mean, the band's had to operate like that because of mainly financial reasons, and this is the first time in 4 or 5 years as a band where we're comfortable just to take a step back and take breath, and you know, and then do what we want going into later next year. There's no rush this time, so I think we're very happy with the way that the band's kind of developed organically. Yeah, horrible word, but that's the way it's worked over the last 4 or 5 years for us, and we don't have any qualms about it. But we kind of want to take stock this time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.